Most bow sights force a choice between the ruggedness of metal and the weight savings of carbon fiber, but this thing actually tries to have it both ways. It uses a hybrid construction that blends carbon composites with aluminum, and honestly, it feels surprisingly solid in the hand. You get that vibration-dampening quality from the carbon, but the critical stress points are reinforced with metal, so it doesn't feel like a toy that's going to snap if you bump it against a tree branch. At just under 9 ounces, it's light enough that you won't feel like you're lugging around extra gear, which is a huge plus when you're trekking through the woods all day. The first thing that catches the eye is the finish. It's got that Realtree Extra camo pattern that blends in well, but the real star is the coating. It has this soft touch feel to it that's actually pretty grippy, even if your hands are a bit damp or you're wearing gloves. Now the pins are where this really earns its keep. They use a specific fiber technology that pulls in a ton of light, and they're bright enough that you can still pick them out during those tricky low-light hours at dawn or dusk. If you're in a really dark blind, there's an included LED light that gives you that extra boost, though it's one of those things you'll probably only reach for in a pinch. The micro-adjustments are toolless, which is a massive relief. There's nothing worse than needing a tiny hex key in the middle of a hunt just to nudge your windage a hair to the left. With this, you just turn the knobs, and it clicks into place with a satisfying, precise feel. It's also fully reversible, so it doesn't matter if you're a lefty or a righty, which makes it a pretty versatile piece of kit. The sight radius is quite long, which helps with accuracy, but it does mean you have to be mindful of your bow case size. One thing to keep in mind is that while the construction is clever, the sheer number of moving parts for the micro-adjustments means you should probably keep an eye on the screws after a few hundred shots, just to make sure everything stays locked down tight. It's not a deal-breaker by any means, just a bit of standard maintenance for a sight this adjustable. The glow-in-the-dark ring around the aperture is a nice touch for alignment, though it's not going to replace a proper peep sight setup. It's a well-thought-out piece of gear that manages to balance weight and durability better than most of the competition. If you're looking to shave some ounces off your bow without sacrificing the ability to fine-tune your pins on the fly, this is definitely one to keep on the shortlist. It's not the cheapest option out there, but for the level of precision and the build quality you're getting, it feels like a solid investment for anyone serious about their setup.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.